If you're 55 to 75 years old, the power of slow living, enjoy life, spend less. We're thrilled you're here, ready to discover how adopting a slower pace can transform your day-to-day routine and enrich your life. In an era that often praises constant hustle, we believe it's time for something different, particularly for those of you in your 50s, 60s, or 70s. Slow living isn't about giving up on progress or excitement. It's about bringing more meaning and joy into your everyday activities. Think of it as taking the scenic route instead of racing to the finish line. Maybe you've reached a point where material possessions matter less and real connections mean everything. Or perhaps you're simply looking to spend less money, reduce stress, and focus on what genuinely matters: your health, relationships, and personal fulfillment. In this new chapter, intentional living can help you feel rejuvenated and at peace. You might find yourself wanting to engage with nature more, rediscover old hobbies, or finally have time for passions you've put on the back burner for years. That's exactly what slow living can offer: a renewed appreciation for the simpler moments in life. We'll be your guide on this journey, showing you how to slow down and savor every aspect of your daily routine. Whether it's enjoying a quiet cup of coffee on the porch, tending a small garden, or reconnecting with old friends. We'll also share tips for spending less without sacrificing quality. By choosing to slow down, you may actually find you're speeding up your happiness. If this resonates with you, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss our upcoming videos on slow living, mindful spending, and healthy aging. Now, let's embark on this transformative journey together and uncover the secrets of living well at any age. Understanding slow living. What it really means. Slow living is more than just moving at a relaxed pace. It's a deliberate choice to live in harmony with your core values, priorities, and well-being. While our culture often celebrates doing everything faster, slow living challenges that by embracing a mindful and sustainable rhythm. Especially for those aged 55 to 75, this can mean shifting your focus from external pressures, like climbing career ladders or competing with peers, to nurturing internal peace and creating a more balanced lifestyle. But why is slow living so powerful now? Many individuals in their later years have realized that time is their most valuable asset. After decades of work, family responsibilities, and societal expectations, you may finally feel permission to do what your heart desires. This transition, however, isn't just about relaxing on the couch or sleeping in. Slow living encourages you to wake up each morning with purpose and gratitude. It's about appreciating life's little joys, such as hearing birds chirp at sunrise, practicing Tai Chi in the backyard, or writing in a journal to reflect on what makes you truly thankful. By slowing down, you open yourself up to deeper experiences and renewed senses. You'll likely find greater clarity in decision-making because you're no longer trapped in a constant rush. Suddenly, small wonders become visible. A child's laugh at the park, the scent of fresh bread in the kitchen, or a gorgeous sunset you have time to admire. When you integrate these mindful moments into your daily life, you develop a calmer, more positive perspective. Stress levels decline, and you begin to realize that chasing after more doesn't necessarily make you happier. Remember, slow living isn't about removing excitement from your life. On the contrary, it's an invitation to engage more fully with everything you do. Whether you're a retiree looking to volunteer in your community or a grandparent wanting to share meaningful moments with grandchildren, slow living allows you to fully immerse yourself in those experiences. Ultimately, it's a pathway to finding renewed passion and purpose, one deliberate step at a time. The financial benefits: spending less, gaining more. Slow living naturally encourages conscious spending and thriftiness, which can be especially helpful for individuals on fixed incomes or those who wish to safeguard their retirement funds. By embracing a less hurried lifestyle, you'll likely become more intentional about what you buy, how you spend, and why you spend. You begin to see that accumulating items for the sake of having stuff often leads to clutter, debt, or regret. Simplifying and streamlining can help you preserve your resources for what truly matters, be it your health, meaningful travel, or experiences with loved ones. One big financial perk of slow living is the shift in mindset from consumerism to contentment. Instead of reaching for your wallet out of habit or boredom, you'll start asking yourself if a purchase aligns with your long-term goals and values. A slower approach helps you detach from the pull of instant gratification, allowing you time to think critically before handing over your money. By breaking free from impulse buying, you'll notice your budget breathe easier. You'll also find you have more funds available for activities that genuinely enrich your life. Similarly, slow living often intersects with sustainable living, like growing your own vegetables, upcycling old furniture, or choosing reusable items over single-use products. These cost-effective habits aren't just good for the planet, they're kind to your wallet too. Every choice you make to reduce waste or reuse existing materials is a decision that can spare you unnecessary expenses. Even something as simple as cooking more meals at home rather than dining out each night can save you a surprising amount over time. Finally, by focusing on experiences rather than possessions, you direct your finances toward events and occasions that bring true joy. This might mean gathering family for a small picnic, paying for a painting class you've always wanted to take, or planning a modest but meaningful getaway. When you're thoughtful about your spending, you'll find a balanced sense of financial well-being. Ultimately, slow living isn't about living cheaply. It's about practicing wise spending that reflects your values, promotes your well-being, and leads to a happier, richer life overall. Health and wellness. The mind-body connection. Slowing down positively impacts not just your mood, but your entire mind-body connection. As you ease into a more measured, thoughtful routine, stress levels tend to decrease. Chronic stress, often tied to fast-paced living, can trigger a host of health problems, from high blood pressure to a weakened immune system. For those aged 55 to 75, reducing stress is crucial for sustaining a robust, healthy lifestyle. By intentionally moving at a calmer pace, you give your body and mind the breathing room they need to rejuvenate and repair. Mindful practices like yoga, gentle stretching, and meditation fit naturally within a slow living approach. These activities encourage you to be present in your body, aware of each breath and sensation. As you become more in tune with your physical self, you may notice subtle signs, like muscle tension or fatigue, earlier. By addressing these signals promptly, you can improve physical comfort and possibly even prevent larger health concerns. Plus, slow, deliberate movement helps maintain flexibility, balance, and strength, all of which are particularly important as you age. Nutrition also benefits from a slow-living mindset. Instead of scarfing down meals in front of the TV or rushing out the door, you can prepare and eat your food with intention. When you slow down at mealtime, you enjoy flavors more fully, and you're less likely to overeat. Cooking at home, often a hallmark of slow living, lets you control ingredients, ensuring you're consuming wholesome, nutrient-dense foods. And if you decide to experiment with gardening, you can experience the satisfaction of growing and harvesting your own produce, fresh, affordable, and fulfilling. Lastly, a slower pace allows more time for self-care rituals that replenish both mind and spirit. This could mean soaking in an Epsom salt bath, writing in a gratitude journal, or taking daily walks to enjoy nature's calming influence. Each of these actions offers a moment of reprieve, something your mind and body desperately need in a busy world. By prioritizing wellness through slow living, you set a foundation for increased vitality and overall life satisfaction. Meaningful relationships, quality time over quantity. For many in the 55 to 75 age range, relationships are a significant source of joy and support. Yet, in a hurried lifestyle, even these treasured connections can suffer from a lack of true engagement. Slow living encourages you to press pause on the frenetic pace of life and give your friends, family, and community the unhurried attention they deserve. This quality time isn't just beneficial, it's transformative, fostering deeper bonds and lasting memories. When you adopt a slower approach, every shared moment becomes more meaningful. Imagine having a relaxed afternoon tea with a longtime friend, free from clock watching or the urge to rush to your next errand. In those moments, authentic conversations flourish, creating space for you to really listen and empathize with each other. You'll notice subtle facial expressions and emotional cues that might go overlooked if you were preoccupied or pressed for time. This heightened sense of presence can deepen trust and strengthen relationships. Slow living can also guide you toward better boundary setting, which is key to preserving emotional energy and peace. Instead of feeling obligated to say yes to every social invitation or family request, you become more selective. This doesn't mean shutting people out. It's about honoring your limitations and focusing on the commitments that nourish you. By doing so, you'll find yourself more mentally and emotionally available when you do spend time with loved ones, rather than being stretched thin. Additionally, slow living can help bridge generational gaps. Grandparents, for instance, often play an important role in their grandchildren's lives, providing wisdom, guidance, and unconditional love. By living more gently and mindfully, you're better equipped to share this wisdom in ways that resonate. Slow living invites you to teach younger generations through stories, shared activities like baking or crafting, or simple heartfelt conversations about life lessons. In the end, nurturing meaningful relationships is about valuing each other's presence, cherishing the small details, and recognizing that the best moments are often the quiet ones where true connection can blossom. Embracing hobbies and passions, reigniting your spark. One of the most liberating aspects of slow living is the freedom to explore or rediscover personal interests. Having dedicated time to pursue hobbies and passions you may have set aside during your busier years is exhilarating. Perhaps you once loved painting landscapes, composing music, birdwatching, or knitting gifts for friends. With a slower pace, you can delve back into these creative outlets and let your imagination roam freely. Hobbies do more than simply pass the time. They offer a chance to express yourself, sharpen your mind, and cultivate a sense of accomplishment. For example, learning a new language or practicing a musical instrument can keep your cognitive functions active. Activities like gardening or woodworking can be meditative as well as physically engaging. As you immerse yourself in something you love, you'll likely discover moments of flow where time slips away and you feel fully present and fulfilled. In these instances, the hustle and bustle of the outside world fades and your spirit is nourished. Additionally, engaging in a passion can spark connections with like-minded people, further expanding your circle of meaningful relationships. Joining a local hobby group, attending workshops, or participating in online communities can lead to friendships rooted in mutual interests. These bonds transcend superficial small talk, giving you a support network of individuals who genuinely understand and appreciate the things you're passionate about. For many people in the 55 to 75 age bracket, slow living provides the perfect setting to reignite the spark of curiosity that might have dimmed amid earlier life responsibilities. You no longer need to squeeze your interests into a jam-packed schedule. Instead, you can devote deliberate blocks of time, ensuring you truly savor the creative process. By reintroducing or nurturing your passions, you'll find renewed energy and a potent reminder that growth and excitement can occur at any stage of life. It's never too late to learn, explore, and feed your soul with purposeful engagement. Navigating technology with ease, cultivating digital balance. Technology has undoubtedly transformed how we stay connected, learn new skills, and find entertainment. However, it can also be a double-edged sword, leading to endless scrolling, constant notifications, and digital overload. Slow living offers a framework to use technology mindfully, striking a balance between the benefits of modern gadgets and the serenity of an unplugged life. For those aged 55 to 75, this balance is especially valuable, as it can reduce stress while still keeping you in touch with loved ones and important information. One of the key tenets of digital balance is conscious consumption. Rather than allowing your smartphone to dictate your day with pings, dings, and pop-up alerts, you can decide when and how you interact with it. For instance, designating specific times to check email or social media can help you avoid feeling perpetually on call. You might even consider turning off non-essential notifications or setting your phone to Do Not Disturb mode during meals, walks, or family gatherings. This way, you reclaim your focus and foster more authentic connections. Moreover, using technology selectively can enrich your experience of slow living. Video chats can help you maintain close bonds with distant friends. Online courses can teach you new skills from the comfort of your home, and digital budget apps can assist in tracking spending as you strive to spend less. The goal is to embrace tools that enhance your quality of life while setting boundaries to prevent tech from becoming a source of chronic distraction. Additionally, slow living encourages you to replace certain digital habits with tangible experiences. Instead of scrolling through endless online recipes, you might spend an afternoon flipping through a treasured family cookbook or exchanging recipes with a neighbor. Rather than texting a friend, you might pick up the phone for a voice call or write a heartfelt card. By thoughtfully balancing the digital with the physical, you infuse each day with a sense of groundedness and intentionality, core values that embody the essence of slow living. Maintaining a sense of purpose, volunteering and community engagement. A fundamental aspect of well-being, especially as we move through our later years, is sustaining a sense of purpose. When your daily grind slows down, you have an opportunity to rediscover what drives you, what brings you meaning, and how you can contribute to the world around you. Slow living pairs beautifully with purpose-driven living because it gives you the time and mental space to engage with causes and communities that resonate with your values. Volunteering is one pathway that many in the 55 to 75 age group find rewarding. Whether you're assisting at a local food pantry, reading to children at the library, or sharing professional expertise in a mentorship program, volunteering fosters a sense of connection and contribution. It's a testament to the fact that your life experiences hold immense value. By slowing down, you have the bandwidth to dedicate focused energy to these acts of service, rather than squeezing them in as afterthoughts. Community engagement also extends to your neighborhood or social groups. You might start or join a community garden, participate in a book club, or help organize local events. These interactions combat loneliness and strengthen social networks, which are critical for emotional well-being. Having a regular reason to leave the house, share your talents, and connect with others not only boosts happiness levels, but it can also enhance physical health by encouraging you to stay active and engaged. Another way to nurture a sense of purpose is through legacy projects, like compiling family histories, writing memoirs, or preserving cultural traditions. Slow living grants you the patience to gather photos, interview relatives, and chronicle stories that might otherwise fade with time. You become a custodian of memories, ensuring that future generations can learn from and appreciate the past. In doing so, you affirm your identity and leave behind a meaningful imprint. Ultimately, purpose is a deeply personal concept. Whether it's through volunteerism, creative work, spirituality, or being a loving presence to family and friends, slow living amplifies your capacity to make a positive impact. By freeing you from the frenetic pace of modern life, slow living enables you to harness your gifts and passions for the greater good, resulting in a more fulfilling and connected existence. We've journeyed through the core aspects of slow living: financial mindfulness, health and wellness, meaningful relationships, hobbies, digital balance, and purposeful engagement. Each of these facets can contribute to a more content, vibrant life, particularly for those between 55 and 75 who seek to enjoy life and spend less. Slow living provides the clarity to recognize what truly matters and the willingness to invest your time, energy, and resources wisely. It's not about cutting life short of pleasures. Rather, it's about heightening your awareness and savoring each moment, all while reducing the stress and excess that can weigh you down. As you consider incorporating slow living into your daily routine, remember that each step counts. You don't need to implement every suggestion at once. Instead, start by picking one aspect that resonates. Perhaps you want to spend more quality time with family, refine your spending habits, or commit to a brief daily meditation. Gradually, layer other elements that feel authentic to your lifestyle. The beauty of slow living lies in its flexibility. There are no rigid rules, just guiding principles that encourage mindfulness, gratitude, and genuine connection. Our hope is that this exploration of the power of slow living inspires you to approach life with renewed intention. Imagine how different your day could feel if you consciously took time to appreciate a sunrise, thoughtfully prepared a meal, or truly listened to a friend in need. By granting yourself the gift of slowness, you allow your richest experiences to unfold naturally. And in doing so, you'll likely discover that less hustle can yield more harmony, while deliberate choices often lead to both financial stability and personal growth. If you found value in this video and want more insights on how to embrace a fulfilling and cost-conscious lifestyle, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Your journey doesn't end here. Each new day is another opportunity to cultivate peace, presence, and purpose. Thank you for joining us on this path toward mindful, joyous living. May you carry forward these ideas and turn them into lasting habits that nurture your heart, mind, and spirit.